Hi there, I'm Dwight Morris, a certified divorce specialist with Innovation Properties in Fairfax, Virginia, serving clients in Fairfax, Loudoun, and Prince William County. Welcome back to Nova Real Estate Solutions, where we focus on guiding you through significant life transitions, whether it's divorce, probate, or seniors housing. Today I'm tackling a topic that can feel overwhelming, but doesn't have to be. Creating an easy, step-by-step timeline for selling your home during a divorce. I'm going to take it all the way from the initial difficult decision to that final smooth closing. Because let's be honest, divorce is complex enough emotionally, legally, and financially without adding the confusion and potential pitfalls of selling a home. My goal is to simplify this for you. You might be thinking, easy? When it comes to divorce and selling a home, that word might seem misplaced. But having a clear, actionable timeline is precisely what makes it manageable. It eliminates guesswork, significantly reduces potential conflict between divorcing parties, and helps prevent costly mistakes that can drag out the process. Mistakes that drain both your finances and your emotional energy. This video builds on some of my previous discussions, particularly the absolute necessity of a pre-sale agreement. I can't emphasize this enough. Having that foundational plan up front, agreed upon by both parties, truly is your peace treaty for the property. It sets clear expectations and truly is a bedrock for a smoother, more predictable sale. So let's break down this process into clear phases, starting with the decision and agreement. This is where you and your soon-to-be ex-spouse, with guidance from legal and financial counsel, jointly decide that selling the marital home is the right path forward. First, you'll want to get expert legal and financial advice. Before taking action on the marital home, you must understand your legal obligations and the financial implications specific to the home's position. This isn't just about your general divorce decree, but how the home sale fits into that. Early legal and financial consultation about the home avoids future disagreements, unforeseen tax burdens, and potential legal battles over proceeds. For instance, did you know that the timing of a sale relative to your divorce finalization can significantly impact capital gains exclusions, or that the legal language around asset division can greatly affect your post-sale financial picture? Speaking with a divorce attorney and a qualified CPA before you list is invaluable. Consider how different legal approaches, like mediation versus litigation, can also impact the emotional and practical timeline of your home sale. Next, it's time to draft a comprehensive pre-sale agreement. This document is paramount. It's your operational blueprint for the sale. It should outline specific responsibilities and expectations. This isn't just paperwork. It's your essential peace treaty for the property. It should explicitly state who pays for utilities, ongoing maintenance, and insurance during the sale period. How are pre-listing repairs decided upon and funded? Upfront or reimbursed from the sale proceeds? What happens if one party isn't cooperating with showings or preparations? How are offers evaluated and accepted? Is a joint signature required on all documents? What is the minimum acceptable offer you will both consider? And critically, the precise process and percentages for dividing the net proceeds. Having all this decided up front removes ambiguity and significantly reduces emotional arguments down the line. Finally, for this phase, choose your divorce certified realtor. This is where a certified divorce specialist like myself comes in. We're trained to handle the nuances of these unique sales. It's about far more than just listing the house on the MLS. It's about navigating the emotional landscape, understanding court orders, and maintaining strict neutrality throughout the entire process. My role is to facilitate communication, not conflict, ensuring the focus remains solely on achieving the best possible outcome for the asset, the home, which ultimately benefits both parties involved. I often deal with unique challenges like managing access to the property, handling sensitive disclosures, or addressing differing emotional attachments to the home. My role is to shield you from these potential stresses and ensure the process moves forward efficiently. Once the decision is clear and your foundational agreements are in place, it's time to move to phase 2, preparing the home for sale. This is about strategically maximizing your asset's value in the current marketplace. The initial step in this phase is to get a professional valuation. You can start with having a realtor conduct a comprehensive market analysis, which analyzes recent sales of similar homes in your neighborhood to suggest a competitive price. However, it may also be necessary to have a formal third-party home appraisal done to satisfy the court. Based on the valuation, a pricing strategy will be developed, the goal of which is to arrive at a realistic, market-driven asking price. It's critical that the divorcing couple avoid emotional pricing, either overvaluing due to sentiment or undervaluing out of a desire for a quick exit. Overpricing can lead to the house sitting on the market, incurring more carrying costs and potentially forcing painful price reductions later. Underpricing, of course, leaves money on the table for both of you. A neutral valuation avoids these pitfalls and reduces disputes. Once the price is set, you will want to prioritize repairs and updates. What needs fixing? What small updates offer the biggest return? When considering cost versus return, I'm typically not talking about major renovations, which rarely pay for themselves in a quick sale. Instead, I'm going to focus on high return on investment items, such as fresh, neutral paint, addressing minor plumbing or electrical issues, fixing leaky faucets, refreshing grout, and enhancing curb appeal, like landscaping or power washing. These are items that could deter buyers or impact inspection. When it comes to funding repairs, this is another area where your pre-sale agreement truly shines. Who's covering the cost of these necessary repairs or that new coat of paint? Having it decided and documented up front prevents arguments when the bills come due. Finally, it's absolutely vital to declutter, depersonalize, and stage the home so that potential buyers can envision themselves and their belongings in the home. This step can be incredibly tough as it means letting go of a home filled with years of memory. But for potential buyers, those personal items and memories can be a distraction. We want them to see their future in the space, not your past. So remove all family photos, trophies, and highly personal decor. Clear all countertops. Pack away unnecessary items and organize closets to show off available space. Consider renting a storage unit. For vacant homes or high-value properties, professional staging can be a worthwhile investment, transforming a house into a warm, inviting space that appeals to a broader audience. With the home meticulously prepared, we enter phase 3, listing and marketing. This is where you need to cast a wide net to find the perfect buyer. First, high-quality visuals are non-negotiable in today's digital-first market. Beyond stunning photos, it's important to leverage 3D virtual tours, that allow buyers to walk through the home from anywhere, professional floor plans for a clear layout, and even drone footage for larger properties or unique settings. These virtual experiences aren't just a nice to have. They're essential filters that bring in highly qualified leads who are already serious about the property. Next comes a comprehensive marketing strategy that is more than just putting a sign in the yard and listing the home on the MLS. It needs to be a multi-channel approach involving showcasing the home on all major real estate portals like Zillow and realtor.com, targeted social media campaigns, email marketing to agents and potential buyers, and of course, traditional open houses and private showing. It's important to expose your home to the widest possible pool of qualified buyers. Then make certain you establish clear protocols for showings that respect both you and your soon-to-be ex-spouse's privacy and schedules, ensuring minimal disruption, especially if one party is still residing in the home. Consistent communication here is key. This brings us to phase 4, offers and negotiation. This is often where things can get particularly complicated and emotionally charged in a divorce situation, making the role of a neutral, experienced realtor absolutely invaluable. First, analyze every offer comprehensively. It's crucial to look beyond just the price. Evaluate the buyer's financing pre-approval, the size of their earnest money deposit, the presence and nature of any contingencies, like a home inspection or sale of their current home, and their desired closing date. Sometimes a slightly lower cash offer with no contingencies and a quick close can be far more advantageous than a higher offer burdened with risks and delays. We'll weigh all these factors together. Next, discuss common negotiation points, such as repair requests after any inspection, buyer requests that the seller covers some of their closing costs, and the possession date. As I navigate these situations, my job is to facilitate communication between the divorcing spouses, present all options clearly, explain the pros and cons of each offer, and help the couple arrive at a mutually agreeable decision. I strive to depersonalize the process, ensuring decisions are made based on market realities and sound financial judgment, not lingering emotion. Once you both agree on the terms, the offer is accepted and you're officially under contract. This is a significant milestone. The final push is phase 5, from under contract to closing. This phase involves several critical administrative and logistical steps to ensure a smooth transition and final sale. First comes the navigation of inspections, appraisals, and repair negotiations. The buyer will conduct any agreed upon home inspections, and their lender will order an appraisal. Dealing with inspection reports can feel daunting, especially when emotions are high. Your realtor will help you distinguish between a reasonable repair request and something frivolous. Any agreed upon fixes or credits are then carefully negotiated and managed to ensure they're handled equitably, adhering to your pre-sale agreement where applicable. It's important to discuss so-called appraisal gaps. What happens if the appraisal comes in lower than the agreed upon sales price? Know what you'll do before it happens. Are you prepared to renegotiate the price? Or is it better to start by appealing the appraisal? Your realtor will give you guidance here. Next, it's crucial to track all contingencies to ensure they are met on time. Each contingency, whether it's financing approval, a satisfactory appraisal, or the sale of the buyer's current home, has a strict deadline. Missing one of these deadlines can put the entire sale at risk. Just before closing, the buyer will do a final walkthrough. This is the culmination of weeks or months of effort. At closing, all documents are signed, funds are officially exchanged, and the property title is transferred. Selling your home during divorce can be straightforward and even streamlined with the right plan and the right professional team. If you're facing a home sale during a divorce in Fairfax, Loudoun, or Prince William counties and need personalized expert guidance to navigate this critical timeline, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can find my direct information in the video description. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for more vital insights on life transitions and real estate. And share this video with anyone who might benefit. Remember, navigating divorce and selling your home doesn't have to be overwhelming. With a clear plan, dedicated professionals, and the right support, you absolutely can go from decision to done with clarity and confidence. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.